Any available squad in the area, eastbound side 8th Street, merging with the last track.
Thank you all for tuning in. This is Noman Nesio coming to you with a urgent special report involving a shooting at Growler's Bar in Highland, Indiana, involving two police officers, one from the Gary Police Department, one from the East Chicago Police Department. Um, and apparently at least one of them was off duty at the time. And there is a report here that was put out by the Northwest Indiana Times, an article stating that prosecutor possible criminal charges under review for all involved in shooting at Growlers in Highland. Um, Apparently, what had happened was that there was an altercation and at the bar on Saturday, and the two officers were involved. One was moonlighting as a bouncer at the bar. Not for certain what the other officer was doing there. Okay. Uh, However, when when all this occurred, the one officer was shot in the head, and the other officer was also shot. Um, and according to the official story that that is put out originally, that it was a drunk situation. Two guys coming back and trying to get back into the bar. Blah blah blah. When it was closing time, and the officers tried to prevent that, and the situation went wrong. They got shot. It's the criminal's fault. Okay. Well, according to this new article, that may not be the situation. But it still might be. So I mean, we really don't know all the details yet. However, this is worth investigating, especially after the report that I just saw. That was an interview by the Northwest Indiana Gazette. Alright, Northwest Indiana Gazette did an interview of one of the witnesses that was at the scene. And during this interview, you're going to hear a lot of interesting things that you might not see in all the news articles that are involving this. Okay, so we'll talk about the details after you listen to the interview. But let me go ahead and play that, and I'll be right back.
So just kind of say and spell your name for me.
Hello, I'm Chris Ortiz, CHRIS, ORTAZ.
Okay. Kind of tell me about what happened last night.
Last night, what occurred is, I guess my cousin went to make a phone call. He stepped outside, and I guess they were closing, but he couldn't just stand out there because, we came together. He wasn't the driver, so he was just trying to flag us down so that we can leave. And finally, when I went up to him, he got my attention. I walked up to him. We were getting ready to leave out, and the officer that was in there were just following us outside of the facility. And he got aggressive. I don't know what went on, but all I remember is he took off his vest and he took off his badge, and he started to get physical with my cousin. And all of a sudden, these other guys that had a shirt that said security in the back came and just punched my cousin in the face, and they all attacked him. It was about 3 or 4 guys that attacked him. And I went and tried to stop it, and then I went to go grab my phone to try to record what was occurring, and I just ended up getting hit multiple times, and my phone slapped out of my hand a few times. So then when I went and walked to the front trying to ask for help and That's when a woman started to like just get really loud with me. She also had to show this to security. She grabbed me right outside of the door and she threw me to the ground and started battering me, hitting me really hard. She threw me on the ground, started hitting me in the face, hitting me in the body, and prior to that happening, I was like right there with my phone trying to record the people that are involved, and the jumping, of the beating of my cousin, and they slapped my phone and it went flying across to the side. There's like cracks on my phone on the screen and everything, and they were just laughing, and thankfully there's a camera that's like right outside that door that hopefully captured everything, and on the other side where the windows are at.
So who do you think had the weapons?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that, because during that time, the securities in the office, they were hitting me. So
Who was with your cousin?
I don't know who was over there. I wasn't able to see. There was so much commotion going on.
But I mean, so it was sort of just like a big group melee, and then
Yes.
you heard gunshots, or what happened?
I don't even remember hearing any of that, because I felt like a little lightheaded. Like I felt like I got hit so hard that I was almost like going out of consciousness.
Okay, thank you.
So as you just heard, the officer took off his vest and badge. Really? What type of officer? What type of professional officer takes off his his badge and vest, and then proceeds into an altercation? Alright, now I'm not no genius or anything, but cause and effect logic seems to be a factor here. Alright? You're gonna take off your badge and vest and proceed into an altercation? That seems pretty provocative and aggressive. Alright, normally, you don't take the time to take off your vest and your badge if you're trying to enforce the law. You just don't do that. I mean, that makes no sense whatsoever. So, this is definitely worth looking into, and I am definitely going to follow up on this. I will keep everybody apprised of what is going on with this situation. And stay tuned for more updates on this. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and this is Nomenesio signing off.